Pure Land Master Dao'chuo Đạo Đại Sư. Great Master Dao'chuo was born in the northern Qi dynasty, during the first year of Emperor Wu's rule, 562 CE, at Bing Province's Wenshui, now Shaanxi Wenshui, Zhaocheng County, in a Wei family. The Great Master, at the age of 14, renounced the worldly to become a monastic, which was when studies on the Mahaparinirvana Sutra and Buddha nature was very popular. The Great Master thus taught the Mahaparinirvana Sutra 24 times. Later, he went to Taiyuan Mengshan's Kaihua Monastery, where under the guidance of the senior and venerated Chan Master Hisens, 536–607, he attained profound accomplishments. In the Sui dynasty's days 5th year, 609 CE, the 48-year-old Great Master went to Shibi Xuanzang Monastery to further his learning. After reading the detailed descriptive records of Great Master Tanluan's process of cultivating and learning the Pure Land Dharma door, and the various auspicious signs when he was reborn, Great Master Dao'chuo was deeply moved, thus becoming determined to preach and wholeheartedly focus on practice of the Pure Land Dharma door. Since then, the Great Master concentrated single-mindedly on research and study of all sutras on Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. Reaching the Tang dynasty's Zhongyuan years, the Great Master was already accomplished as an eminent monk of his generation, whose fame spread in the 10 directions, even having, at Xuanzang Monastery, lectured on the Sutra on Contemplation of Immeasurable Life for more than 200 times until his passing. The Great Master's eloquence was without obstacles, being proficient in various Buddhist traditions' teachings, and able to explain them with brilliant and varied presentations. Using appropriate analogies, his teaching methods were flexible and lively, such that listeners never got tired of listening to him, even if there were non-believers who came to find fault with the Great Master and the Pure Land Dharma door. Once seeing the Great Master's graceful bearing or hearing him explain the Pure Land doctrine, there were none whose hearts were not filled with joy and sincerely convinced and transformed, to turn towards his teachings. Thus, every time the Great Master lectured, from Jinyang, Taiyuan, Wenshui, regardless of far or near, devotees would always enthusiastically come to listen. At the end of the lectures, the masses would be full of praise, as the sound of mindfulness of the Buddha, i.e. Amatuofo, would reverberate through the woods and valleys. After many years of painstaking persuasion, all of the 3 counties' men and women over the age of 7 could recite the name of Amitabha Buddha, i.e. Amatuofo. Due to the Great Master's great and magnificent virtuous deeds, in the Tang dynasty's Zhongyuan years, Emperor Taizong once personally visited Xuanzang Monastery to pray for the speedy recovery of Empress Wendy, and visited the Great Master to pay homage and make offerings to him. Since the northern and southern dynasties, faith in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land teachings in China gradually flourished. Great Masters of various traditions also gradually started to raise questions on subjects of the Pure Land's teachings from the perspectives of their traditions. Although this might promote propagation of the Pure Land Dharma door, however, due to the views each being different, this caused many new problems for the Pure Land's faith and practice instead. Directed towards this phenomenon, the Great Master authored the collection on Peace and Bliss in 2 scrolls, which widely cited from more than 50 sutras and commentaries, as a diligent effort to eradicate various forms of thought and theories harmful to the Pure Land tradition's development, such as the misconceptions that Amitabha Buddha is not a reward body Buddha, and that his Pure Land is not a reward land. The Great Master, upon inheriting Great Master Tanluan's foundational thought, added his personal life experiences and his extensive knowledge on Buddhist studies. to elaborate on and express the Pure Land doctrine's unique viewpoints. With Great Master Tanluan and Nagarjuna Bodhisattva's teachings on the difficult path and easy path, the Great Master systematically and completely categorized all of the Buddha's teachings as either relying on the difficult path or easy path, as with self-power or also with other power, as the Noble Path door and Pure Land door. Before this, although Great Master Tanluan had already explained the concept of attaining rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land with 10 mindful thoughts of Amatuofo, there were still disbelievers. Among them, of representative nature is the Shelin, Mahayana Sangraha, school of thought, that the concept is but the Tathagata's teaching on its effect in another, future, time, Kalantar Abhipraya. The Great Master taught that the 10 mindful thoughts accomplishing rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, and to immediately attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, are all the effects, fruit, of this present life. Furthermore, there was no mention of another time's distant cause, Kalantarabhipraya, in the Contemplation Sutra. Moreover, those able to attaining rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land with 10 mindful thoughts of Amatuofo are all with profound good roots. Although these persons in this life, due to the 3 poisons, greed, hatred and delusion, which arouse their body, speech and thought to create much negative karma, however, in their previous lifetimes, having made offerings to many Buddhas, given rise to bodhicitta, not slandering the Mahayana teachings, and have joyful love for the Buddha's teachings. Thus when approaching death able to meet good knowing advisors who offer guidance, and are able to faithfully receive and practice with utmost sincerity mindful of Amitabha Buddha, with 10 mindful thoughts also able to be reborn in his Pure Land. Theory aside, the Great Master, for encouraging the masses to diligently be mindful of Amitabha Buddha, specially taught everyone to use beans to record their number of recitations, with every one recitation recorded by one bean. This method of counting chants is the originator of today's use of counting beads while mindful of Buddha. When Great Master was 70 years old, not only was his body light and healthy, he even grew new adult teeth. Until before his rebirth, he was still glowing with good health, and in radiant spirits. In Zhengguan's 19th year, 645 CE, on the 24th day of the 4th lunar month, the Great Master knew in advance the time of his departure, and to the monastics and laypeople, he bade farewell. Countless devotees from the 3 counties came forth to say goodbye. On the 27th day, at Xuanzhang Monastery, he passed on. At the age of 84, when the Great Master was reborn, a white cloud arrived from the west, and shined its light through the house. During cremation, 5-colored light appeared in the sky, to shine around the sun. The Great Master's auspicious signs throughout his rebirth were inconceivable.